Live on YouTube now, so if you guys want to see the full charts, just head over to my YouTube channel, which is, I've actually changed everything now just to make things really simple, but it's just Doey Trades. So yeah, you can either type that in or there's a link in my bio. Mornings, Baffles Stan? Baffles Stan. What is it with all these crazy names? Um, yeah, no, I got quite a few tattoos, to be honest. Can't really bother to show everyone that. Caught a beautiful buy yesterday. 3038 was entry. Oh, that's incredible. I actually, yesterday was an L for me, so I actually stopped trading about lunchtime. Oh, okay. This is hit my take profit, guys. So I am annoyingly. Wait, this is. Oh wow, this is quite clean range to be fair. Um, I'm just gonna put my stops to break even. I really, really hate the Android phone. 308688. I don't even know how to do this. 308638. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is dropping. There's literally a really clean range now, and like I said, I'm very, very bearish for this session, definitely. You can clearly see. Sorry if you guys are on YouTube and you can see all my lines, I know it's very overwhelming. But yeah, this was always going to be taken out, I think, because it being a week low. But next area, is literally like down here. So let's have a look on the higher time frames. But question mark, that's amazing. Johnny says you're heading out in the wrong direction. What the hell? Morning, Leonard. I will put. Oh my god, some of these comments. I just went L/S with gold futures working so far since yesterday. Amazing. Morning, Freddie. Thank you guys for the follows. If you want to see the full charts, I've literally just taken a trade. I'm going to talk you guys through it in a second. But yeah, if you want to see the full charts, I am streaming live on YouTube. Um, right, just going through. Let's turn. What? Thank you, Gavin. Mr. CEO, do you still trade? Yes, I do. Like on your arm, thank you. Morning user 628. I'm not gonna say all of that, but morning. Morning John. Shows Mr. Bonds. Morning. Caught any trades this week? Yes, I have. I've literally just taken a trade kind of live. I did tell everyone I was getting into the trade, but I was like trying to get everything set up. Right, so literally just got into a trade. Like I said, because I'm trading on MT4, I can't actually take partials, so I just took 20 pips, which I'm happy about because it's kind of playing around a little bit. Give me an argument. Thank you so much for the gift and the follows. Can't wait to hear you sing. I don't sing. Why aren't you using a laptop to trade? I am on my laptop. But I like to trade off MT4 and MT5, which is on my phone. I have got the charts up. What do you think of expert advisors? You know what? I'm a bit unsure on them, in all honesty. I definitely, yeah, I'm not sure on bots. I think if you have a really, really good one, but there's a lot of rubbish ones out there. And you need to know how to use them as well. Coffee is a must. Um, I'm drinking tea. I actually can't drink coffee. Every time I have a coffee, it has to be a decaf. So it just kind of defeats the whole point, to be honest. Mm, coffee is a must. Our City is a great song if you can do. What? I'm not gonna sing, guys. I can't sing. Oh, Nikki, how did you take it out? Were you too hesitant? I think so with breakout trades, when you see it happening, you have to move. You do have to move fast because we're expecting that sudden big push which we got. But if you weren't confident and you just went in a bit too late, like I went in at 86 something, 86, so 3086.88. My ideal entry was literally 87.99, so it wasn't too late. Bob's. No, I'm not just gonna. I'm not even gonna try and read that. What do you do with 40k? I would personally put it into a trading account and aim to make 7 to 10% on it a month. Just let it compound. Thank you, Ryan. But yeah, I'm not keen on bots in all honesty. Unless unless you have very good bot. Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish ones out there. They really scare me as well. I have tried one. I'm a bit biased because I can't really say a lot on bots because I've literally only ever tried one. Morning, Rigski. Yeah, NFP later. I know a lot of traders will probably just be staying out the market today, and I think it's a good idea. That's my first trade of the day, and I'm not rushing for another trade, to be honest. What's the best funding account to go with for a beginner? So guys, I would definitely recommend using Alpha Capital, Alpha Capital Group. And I actually talk to you guys about Alpha Prime, which is something that's really exciting. Um, yeah, you can take partials. Yeah, on MT5 it can take partials, but not on MT4. So I literally, just so that you guys know, if you haven't been here before, I am a scalper, so I aim to get a minimum of like 20, 15, 20 pips. Have a stop loss, really, really tight stop loss, 15 to 20 pips as well. Um, you've got my favourite skin colour, thank you. Have you got any simple type training for starting up? So I would definitely recommend for you guys to literally just come over onto my YouTube channel because I'm literally streaming not live now. Um, oh no. How do I So I'm literally just letting my guys in the Discord know that I'm live. YouTube. Let's have a look. But yeah, so what I'm doing on my YouTube channel is that I'm every day, well, from next week it will be every day apart from Tuesday and Friday, but I'll be streaming from about 6:30 in the morning, try and trade live with you guys and just talk you through my strategy. But if you're a complete beginner, definitely join the Discord group because I've got a few videos on there for I'm talking like complete beginner if you don't even know what trading is at all. Thank you for the follows. But yeah, guys, definitely Alpha Capital Group. That's who I use. They're also UK based as well, which is something that I really like. So their support team is just really sharp, like really, really, really good. I'm really annoyed. So this actually took. So I entered two trades. One came out at 20 pips. The other one I just bought like stops to break even, just because I wanted it to. I think it's going to come all the way down, but it took me out. But yeah, I'm not really that fussed this week. I feel like it has been a bit all over the place. I'm thinking of doing an event soon, guys, in London. And maybe collaborating with another trader. I'm not 100% sure on this yet, but kind of like a trading boot camp type thing. So, guys, I'm trading gold against the US dollar. Instagram. So, all my links are in my bio. 100% you can close half the trade. I just done it again to double check. Oh, can you do that on MT4? Do you know what it is? I'm trading on an Android phone, which is it's really throwing me off because it's so different to the iPhone. I hate it. But it's because I'm obviously streaming live on my normal phone on TikTok, then using my laptop to analyze, but I want to trade as well. So broker, I use a company called Kudo Trade. How much you can fund it? I've got a 10k account and a 200k account. Big drop in the stock market yesterday. Yeah, I'm assuming that all the tariff stuff that Trump is going on about is really disrupting the US economy. What firms are you using? I mainly use Alpha Capital, but recently I did want to try out FTMO, so we're there as well. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, this. Yeah. Oh, right. Let me just show you guys something on YouTube. So, I'm a price action trader using really, really simple, kind of simple strategy using support and resistance. I know the guys at Alpha, good lads, yeah, they're amazing. It's interrupting my crypto, Donald Trump. Donald Dump. Morning, Chris. Trillions of share prices wiped. Yeah, the market is moving crazy this week. I'm quite gutted that I haven't really benefited too much from all the big moves, but I've not really been trading a whole lot this week. But yeah, so for my guys here on YouTube, so overall, I was looking at the session trend, which was a bearish trend. So I was waiting for breakout below this support area here. As you can see, so guys, my trading view always looks quite different to my MT5. So I always go off whatever I'm trading on, whatever charts I'm trading on, because this is a Vantage chart. So obviously I'm not trading with Vantage, I'm trading with my funded accounts. So I always overall analyze on my laptop, but I'll actually take my trades based off what I can see on my phone. So yeah, we got a breakout here. For me, usually I would want a larger retest back into the zone. Like I said, it does look quite different on my phone. The wick above was a lot bigger than this. As it came down here, this is where I wanted to take the trade at 3088.20. Oh god, just shook that all up. And then obviously we just got into the trade here as a breakout sell. And even though it doesn't look huge, like it's literally moved from 88.25 like 50 pips. So it literally just gave us a 50 pip move in that 15 minutes. I mean, there's a lot of red going on. We could be possibly experiencing another bit of a pullback, because I guess like the next area now would be here. So the reason why now I wouldn't be taking this breakout trade is because I'm not seeing what I want to see. There's a lot of red coming down, so the probability of it just continuing down red without any green candles being printed is pretty low. There's no retest up at all. There's no top wick. It's just playing around. So, you don't want to be impulsive. You want to make sure you're following your rules. It was a shakeout. Trillions of share prices wiped. But yeah, I can't be asked to stand up and show my tattoos, guys. Gadgets 101, swing trade. So I'm not a swing trader, guys. I want to start swing trading, but I'm not at the moment. I currently really only scalp. So yes, I know overall the trend for gold is still very bullish. Like, it hasn't broken any of the daily time frame trend lines or anything like that. But I go by what the session trend is because of the fact that I'm scalping. What lot size do you use? So on my on my 10k account, 0.3, and on my 200k account I use 6.0. That's for scalping, by the way, guys. That's not, if I'm doing like a longer trade or anything like that. Thank you so much for the follows as well. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to double tap the screen for me as well. Spread betting or a standard no, I don't do spread betting or anything like that. I literally at the moment just trade forex. I do have an account with Top Step for a futures account, but yeah, currently just trading forex. America Empire finishes. Donald is doing this to down the rate for the debt refinancing coming up for the USA this year. It's a big year. It's a really big year for US this year. It's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Nicto, thank you. Oh, Susanna, morning. Did you not notice that? I saw you yesterday, did I not? I had my hair done the other day. But, yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of weirding me out a bit. Feeling quite like emo because of just like the drastic, change. Morning, JFB. Sorry, guys. All your messages have just come through now. Comments, sorry. So I'm just going to go back through them. But yeah, don't forget to double tap the screen for me. Really helps with the live. What do you trade in? So I currently just trade mainly gold against the US dollar. Morning, Valentino. Same, I use 0.3 of my FTMO funded. Yeah, for me, when I'm scalping and I've got a stop loss of 20 pips, I really don't want to be over leveraging, so I only really want to be risking risking 0.5% of my account. Did did you learn yourself? No. So I've learned a lot through my mistakes that I've made, but I've learned through multiple courses, but also there's certain things that just requires time of looking at the charts and being in it. But yeah, I've had loads of different mentors over the years. Yeah, I feel like you have to invest in yourself. But saying that, like, I went a bit crazy, started, trying to learn every single strategy there was, and I just ended up with information overload, and then I just ended up actually losing a lot of money because I couldn't, nothing was like really making sense in my head. You can trade forex using a spread betting account. I used to do it trading gold. Oh, okay. Do you have a maths degree? No, I don't. All these traders living in council houses. Haha. It's funny that you guys just make assumptions. Um, Thank you so much for the follows. Morning, Morgan. How are you today? Tommy, age. That's a bit rude, isn't it? But I'm 28. Yes, so Morgan, I actually did take a trade. I'm live on YouTube, so my chart is on YouTube. I had a breakout trade. Where is it? So my area. Where is it? Oh yeah, up here. Okay, so I had an area of support and it broke out for me. Literally pretty textbook, higher time frames adding up, very currently bearish. Like I know again, don't I don't want to make people get angry. Like overall, it's still bullish, but right now the session trend is bearish. And yeah, I took a sell at 3088. It's literally just is dropped down. Well, it's dropping. It's so annoying because I had a few trades and yeah, like I just took a small profit, but it took me out at break even. Now it's just dropping. So yeah, I did call that out on live earlier. What's your direction for NFP in Nasdaq? I don't really trade Nas, to be honest, Marcus. Tommy, I'm from near London, like outside. I see you on Alpha Capital. Yeah, I did recently do a podcast with Alpha Capital. I won 50k funded with Alpha Capital Group. Amazing. Tha? Is that how you pronounce it? Morning. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. I am from Porterville, California. Oh, amazing. I'm from the UK. Franklin, thank you very much. What's that you work? Nice nails, thank you. Watford here. Sorry, like it's really weird because the comments just come through in like bulk, so then I just don't see them and then they just all suddenly appear. So sorry if I'm a little bit behind. I'm bored of being single. Let's go out. This if it, this is not like a dating live. There's other apps for that. Morning. I won ages ago through the Halloween funded giveaways. How is that going? Rips spines. Do you trade live? I have traded before and would like to try again, but looking for a mentor. Leroy, I'm actually live right now on YouTube. So if I literally just took a trade live, and what I'm going to be doing is just kind of explaining to you guys my strategy and stuff. So actually, let me just stay out of that. Yeah, I will try to be going live like most days. I think I said it earlier. Um, Next week, well, I've gone live every single day this week, and I mean live on YouTube as well. So that's where I will show my charts. Like I won't show it on TikTok just because I keep getting banned for doing so. But if you're completely new to trading, you can join my free Discord. All my links are in my bio. We've got some really nice traders on there, and we just share ideas, we just support each other. It's just nice to have that community, really. Mm, thank you, bye, gal. Big gal. I had one of the best pumpkins. Um, what do you think about NFP today? Oh, to be honest, like I don't trade red folder news, and because as well where I trade on a funded account, I can't trade. I think it's 5 or 10 minutes before or after red folder news drops. So I don't really um trade when it's high impact. Good morning. You got your morning coffee slash tea. Yep, it's my morning tea. Um, Still have my two fund accounts. Don't use them yet. Oh, okay. Is there a reason why I haven't started? What do you provide in the Discord? It's literally just the community. Um, it's just yeah, it's just nice to have, you know, being in a group that we're all like minded, we're all doing the same thing. If you want help, like there's people in there that trade like because the thing is we all trade very. I feel like we trade quite different strategies. So yeah, it's just nice to have community. What do you think about gold now? Um, I just think overall it's still bullish. Let's have a look. Like we know that in trends up or down, you're always going to have the pullbacks. It's been very bullish without any pullbacks. Um, so yeah, I don't think it's reversing yet, but no one knows. Like I don't really like to predict. Um, God. But yeah, I was gutted that I missed out on my 2115 entry for a sell early hours of this morning. The thing is with kind of day trading or swing trading, like there's no session trading, so I like to only trade in certain sessions, whereas with swing trading I find like whenever the opportunity comes, like you got to be ready to take it. I haven't needed to use funded account, only will use when really needed. Fair enough. Gold can push higher, easy. Yeah, I definitely think we're still going up. Joshua, so I am half Thai, quarter Jamaican, quarter English. Imagine BTC chart looked like gold. Yeah, I don't trade Bitcoin. People would be going mad. But yeah, I'll have a quick look. Oh, just gone on to Bitcoin now. Yeah, I never trade Bitcoin really. Still hasn't broken the 4 hour trend line though. In the sense of like coming back up. I like to also trade breakout of trend lines. But again, like for that I find that I just have to be ready to take it whenever the opportunity arises. Do you use funded accounts? Yes, I do. I am with Alpha Capital. Tariffs dropping 12-ish. Higher for gold. I hope so. I love gold being. I love gold being in like all-time high area. Just brings a lot of volume and that works well for the strategy that I use, which is breakout of support and resistance. Morning. Thank you so much, guys, for the follows. Oh, we're only on 1k likes. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Happy birthday to 4 Malik 8 Afran. Oh my god, why is everyone's no one cares that gold is at all-time high. I do. Not that I care, I just like it. Want a party? Not really. Let's long. Morning Andy. Morning Andy. Kiss and remember the trend is your friend. Yeah. Agreed. Forex account management, join the Telegram. Forex King team. Just looking at trading now. Can I see your... Why do you keep asking to see my stomach tattoo, Gavin? I don't want to show it. I can't be asked to stand up. Goal possibly reach 4-5k. I agree, actually. Ripped spines. I actually do agree with you there. When do you... What's your time frame of you thinking that's happening? I actually want to go and buy some gold. I want to invest in gold. Can you be my wife? The overall sentiment of traders and investors, literally no one gives a donkey that gold is all-time high. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you have to get so... I don't know why people get so arsey all the time. All I said was, like, I just like the fact that it is. Yeah, keep scrolling, guys. Keep scrolling. If it were BTC, the sentiment would be so different. If you want the rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain. I subbed to YouTube. Oh, thank you so much, Morgan. But yeah, like I said, we managed to catch one trade so far, but the thing with my strategy is that patience is everything. Like, it's honestly really tested my patience massively. I realised as well how little patience I had. I have some gold shows you can watch. A hand tattoo looks like Ariana Grande's tattoo. I don't even know what this one. I didn't even know she had hand tattoo. Hi, Tail Tips Freddy. Your hair's lovely. Thank you. I literally just recently got it done, but it's this like blonde bit at the front is new, so I'm not 100% on it at the moment. I like it, but I think it's just a big change. So you're out of the market today. So yeah, I've taken one trade. There's nothing really setting up for me at the moment. Obviously, looks like it's in a bit of an area of support. NFPs this afternoon. It's Friday. It's I know a lot of traders who just don't trade Fridays as it is. Blonde bit suits you. Thank you. But people seem to like a new album. What? Morning Apocalypse. Thank you. Right, sorry guys, I'm still trying to read your comments. What do I trade? I mainly just focus on gold against the US dollar. Referring to... Oh, right. Yeah, I don't really listen to Ariana Grande, if I'm honest. Okay, guys, so if this can create a bit of support here now, let's have a look on the higher time frames. We could potentially be getting a bit of a pullback. The hour, wait, what is that? Was I just looking on? So that's the 15-minute. We got rejection below 30. Okay, the 30 closes in 5 minutes. Previous 30 was quite a big candlestick, but let's just wait and see. 1 hour closes in 5 minutes as well. Still pretty big. And then we got the 4 hour, which is huge. I think that closes. I feel like that actually closes in 5 minutes. Seems to be. I'm going to get rid of this trend line here. Get rid of this. It's all just a bit confusing. Get rid of that. So guys, on TikTok, I've got my charts up on YouTube. And I'll let you guys know what I'm looking to see. Let's see if, this currently is respecting this steeper trend line. We'll see if it breaks through or respects it. Let's go back down to the 15. So I always trade off the 15 minute. I know some people like looking at the lower time frames, that helps them with the actual entries, but I actually, I don't like going any lower than the 15 minutes. Okay, sorry guys, I was looking at my chart, so I have missed all of these comments. Same here, I just traded gold on a sell. I'm out now. Me too. So you might want to watch the gold show I told you about, but you simply ignored. Yeah, that's fine, but as you can see, I'm doing a live, so I'm not just going to switch everything off and watch the gold show now. Rip spines. I feel like you've got something against me. How long have you been in the stock game? I don't trade stocks. How do you overcome FOMO? Nicole, FOMO's difficult. I think you have to find ways to manage your emotions. FOMO was something for me that I really, really struggled with. And it was because I was like listening to too many people. Too many things going on, and I couldn't hear myself think. Like when I didn't want to enter a trade, I would then see someone else entering a trade. It would then make me want to get in. If I was constantly looking at the charts and I missed a trade, I get FOMO, so it's a big move, you just want to jump in. You have to find ways to control that. And the best way for me is the fact that I've had to set up really strict rules for myself. And some people don't need to be this strict because some people have the ability to not be this strict. But for me, I won't trade more than twice a day. Really, I don't. If I take an out, I'll just want to be done for the day, because then as well, I just end up spiraling. So. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Morning, Craig. But yeah, basically, it's exactly what Rip Spine said. Trade with a plan. Exactly that. Like, I've got really strict rules. That's why I wanted to start doing this live. So I was finding that when no one's watching, I was just being, I could spiral really quickly, I could be really impulsive. Whereas if I'm doing this live and I'm actually showing my live charts and talking it through, I'm less likely to just jump into trades because I'm doing it live. Have reasons for both entry and exits. Exactly that. Leroy, so it is literally just Doey trades now. If you can't find it, the link is in my bio. Thank you, Nikki. So I trade gold against the US dollar, guys. Nothing against you, but you simply ignored it. Would have been giving you serious market TV. I don't understand what you mean by ignored it. Like, what do you want me to do? Literally just start watching a show now whilst I'm here with you guys? Also, I'm trying to look at the charts. I'm trying to answer the comments. Sorry if I bloody miss a bloody comment. God. Good God, people, it's Friday. Just chill out. Be happy. You. No worries, Nicole. Any special indicators you use? I actually don't. I trade using support and resistance. I use candlesticks. Um, I use multiple time frames as confluences. But yeah, I actually trade very, very simple price action. I'm a scalper, so the way that I scalp the market isn't the same way that I would, day trade and when I want to hold trades. I like to see your YouTube channel. I hope she's a lot to learn. So YouTube channel is you didn't say any, but do you not think that I could have just missed your comment? Because I've been responding to you constantly. Instead of getting all shitty, ugh, yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to look at the charts, and I'm liking the way that this is looking right now. Um, this has created another area of support here. Respecting this trend line as well. So yeah, overall, gold still to me is looking very bullish. Um, Joe, morning. But yeah, so all the lives that I do on YouTube, I didn't actually realise, but it actually saves onto the channel. So all of this week when I've done all of the lives where I've traded live, you can actually watch all of them back. And I literally explain, like I don't hold anything back with the strategy, like I explain what I'm looking for. You need to have a lot of patience for this strategy, by the way, guys. So if you want to get in, you want to do this quickly, um, yeah, it's for me. It's all about candle closures. So I really need to wait for those candles to close. Hope you're doing well. Really good, thank you, Joe. How many trades do you do or take on average? Um, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, on average. So on average, I take around 2 trades a day. You do your job with learning. MMFX. What's good? Hope you're good. Hope everyone's happy this Friday. Um, would you enter a buy now? Mm, or if I was, to scalp the market, I'd need to see a bit more. I would have needed a bit of a bigger retest below. But again, this would probably look quite different on my phone because MT5 looks really different to TradingView. But yeah, I think this is called this pattern here is respecting this trend line. So yeah, like I said, even when there's a trend, like I said, for me, the session trend was bearish, but there's always going to be pullbacks, and I do think we are getting a bit of a pullback or continuation. This could go up now. Who knows? It's Friday and NFP is this afternoon, so just have to wait and see, really. Be really interesting to see, actually, what happens. Oh, thank you so much for pinning that for me, Nikki. But yeah, Doey Trades on YouTube. Link in my bio for Discord, YouTube, Instagram. What the price on gold right now? Gold is at 3090, pushing up. Sorry, 8, 9. MMFX. I see your game. What was the game? Bullish gold makes sense in terms of the loosening of the labor market in the US. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, so when it comes down to the scalping strategy, if this had given me a bit of a nicer bottom wick, I could have taken this as a buy. But yeah, I like this area for a buy. Yeah, I'm just hesitant on a Friday in all honesty because sometimes I just don't think price action plays out the way that I want it to. So, I've taken a trade this morning, like earlier on this live. So when I take a trade, especially on days that I don't really want to trade, like I'm just not rushing it. But I will probably stay on. Let's just. I'm gonna try and modify this order. Someone said that you can definitely close partials on MT4, and you can't. Well, I can't seem to do that, which is annoying. Yeah, it's not working for me. What pair? Gold against the US dollar. Thank you. Don't really know what accent I actually have. Apparently, I used to have a horrible accent because I was originally from the southwest, well, more southwest of England, and that is very farmer. I used to have a farmer accent. Hmm. So yeah, we've got a new area of support here. Like I said, guys, if this had been a better retest here, I would have gone in for a buy, but it was like really small. And then you could have taken a buy like here. That moved from 84 to 90, 60 pips. So, as you guys know, I'm a scalper. For me, it would have just gone in my favour straight away, no drawdown. I would have got my 20 pips. If I was trading MT5, we would have just taken partials, let it run. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So this is my area for sales below here. But also, like, when I am not taking breakout trades, I do take trades based on support and resistance alone as well. But it needs to be showing me what I want to see. I'm not just going to take a trade just because it's at support or resistance. Are you from the Philippines? No, so I am half Thai, quarter English, quarter Jamaican. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. We're just waiting for this candle to close. Um, See what happens. But yeah, this would have been a nice trade, and I feel like it would have actually looked quite different on my phone because whenever I look on TradingView and the wick seems to be pretty small, like here, it could kind of disguise as basically no wick, whereas it could look really different on um, a different broker. But Nikki, if you're on here, if you're on YouTube, like this pattern here is like a really, really nice bounce off support. I've seen this quite a lot. So yeah, we would have taken a trade here and been for 60 pips in profit. You know what? I think because this week's, been all over the place, I have been a bit slow with my trading. So I feel like I haven't gone in for maybe trades. Like I said, it's just because when I'm trading on the stream, I'm obviously going off what I'm seeing on Vantage's charts, but I actually don't trade on Vantage. I trade on a funded account, FTMO, and Alpha Capital. So when I trade then off my phone, it looks completely different. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't go in for the trade, but then I should have gone in for the trade. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me just see if I've got any questions actually. What happened to the giveaway? Oh, I did. Sorry guys, I'm literally just reading comments now on YouTube. But morning guys. Can you trade gold Asian session with 1 hour UK broker? I don't know what you mean. First time viewer, saw your podcast with Alpha Capital. Oh, thank you so much, Hassan. Hey Morgan. But yeah, I want to definitely be just doing more of these live streams. Um, I'm basically waiting to have my room sorted out upstairs, and I'm going to have a little bit of a trade set up upstairs. But this house that we've just moved into is pretty new here, so we just haven't got round to. Yeah, this would have been a nice bounce of support. Okay, and my other area of buys probably potentially. That's 100. Yeah, potentially here as well. Oh, that would have been so nice. So nice. It's pushed up. So the two trades that I've called out this morning, they have definitely played off. But like I said, like Trading View just really tricks me into thinking wicks are a lot smaller than they actually are. But yeah, that's a nice push. Who's funding it? Who's funding what? Just on here at the moment. Oh, okay, Nikki. Um, Thank you so much for the follows, guys. I really appreciate you all. Guys, if you are here on my YouTube, please do click on the subscribe. Um, really appreciate the support. But yeah, we're gonna do this every day so that I can hold myself accountable to my rules, because I've found like in the last month or so, I don't know about you guys who are traders here, but sticking to rules is very tough when you're on your own. You know, when no one's watching and you just think slightly impulsive, like I just need to get in. You know, I'm less likely gonna do I feel like because I'm doing this live at the moment, that's probably why I'm not getting into trades, because now I'm like going the other way. So the more that I do this, you know, the more confident I'm gonna get. None of this, by the way, is financial advice. This is, you know, education, entertainment purposes only. I'm purely just sharing my experience, showing the way that I trade. You know, I've managed to technically find 3 trades live this week. They've all played out. So we haven't actually taken a L using this strategy on live this week. And you know, I try and just show it in the most simple way. Like for me, I've got a very simple mind. Like I do know some ICT concepts, and sometimes I do trade some ICT concepts, but a lot of the time, like I find for me on a day to day, I don't like it. I don't know why. I just want to be, you know, technically, if I take it, well, I've done one trade today. If I'd taken this trade, I'd be done for the day. Because yeah, on my 200k account where I use the 6.0 lot size, that's like 2,400 US dollars in 40 pips. Like I'm done. Um, what strategy do you use? No, I don't really use smart money concepts. I don't know if you guys have heard of Raja Banks. I probably learned this strategy first from him. Um, and it is basically just simple price action using support and resistance. Switch to futures, girl. I could make you profitable in a week. I do actually have a Top Step account. I actually need to start trading on that because I'm paying for it, and I just keep forgetting that I even have the Top Step account. So, yeah. The thing with futures, I like I don't know why I haven't made that switch. I think it's just I've always traded Forex for so many years. But I know, there's literally no spreads. It's just one chart. It does seem to be a lot better. I start with Forex. Got 20 apex at the moment. You can make 10x. Why use set lot size? Because I just have a set playbook. Don't need a top set use funded next, and futures has a more volatile approach. NPA. I don't know. At the moment, I'm literally just trading Forex. I just got a funded account with Alpha Capital. But yeah, I know. Um, wait, I just completely missed that. Whereas Forex is quite slow moving. I don't think it's slow. Like this morning, we've been on this live for just over an hour now, I think, and we've managed to see two nice setups. And for me, that is actually enough for the day. I've traded Forex for 7 months. I made the move to futures and was just a smooth move. Oh yeah, I'm definitely considering it for sure. I used to do that too, but I realised it's so much better to calculate risk and size. Lot size is secondary. So I don't always use the same lot size if my trade is different. Um, there is, on a day to day, the strategy that I use is a scalping strategy. So I don't like having my stop loss any larger than 20 pips. So I've worked out for my risk, I am happy risking 0.5% of my account. So I've worked out the lot size with a stop loss of 20 pips on that account size. That's why I stick to the same lot size when I'm trading that strategy. Hi Dan. But guys, if you guys are traders, join the free Discord. I really, really want to create a trading community. Like I'm thinking of doing a bit of an event soon with collaborating with another trader. Like he's a really, really good trader, and we would love to do a event in London soon. But we're probably going to do one in London and up north as well. But yeah, join the community. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna come off in about 10 minutes. I don't think we're really gonna get much more now. But yeah, what I'm looking for is a break above. I'll put it on my screen. Buys. By the way, this is for breakouts. So if it broke above this level and it breaks above this level, but just take into, I don't know why. Wait, this. Okay. It's not that much of a clean range above this level, but it is a bigger. So here's 09, and that's like 12, like nearly 40 pips. So possibly. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens when it gets to these levels. It could get to this level here, start coming back down again. So I'm open to taking positions where we're bouncing off support and resistance as well, like this setup here. Let me just double check if I'm not getting any questions. What's your rules for trading? Okay, let me just quickly go through my breakout strategy playbook. Like I said, there's multiple types of trades where multiple trades that I take, but let me just explain the breakout for you. So for me, I use support and resistance. Let's just give an example. Obviously, we've got an area of resistance up here, an area of support down here. What I'm waiting to do is I'm waiting for price to break out of one of these areas. And when I say breakout, I mean the candle needs to close. I trade off the 15-minute time frame, so when the 15-minute candlestick breaks out. We want, a clean body breakout, not just a wick. So like these, for me, that's not classed as a breakout. I want the body to break out of one of these areas. So I wouldn't just, like, for example, like this, at one point, the candle was looking really healthily moving down, but I wouldn't have just taken a sell. We would have then seen it would have closed back into this range, created a bit of support, then moved up. But yeah, so the first thing is we want a body breakout of either the support or resistance area. But you have to look on the higher time frame. So I like to look on the 30-minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour to make sure that, for example, if I wanted to take a buy trade above here and it broke out, I need it to make sense in the higher time frames, because you have to remember the time frames are fractal. So if it's overall looking like an uptrend, you can have bearish downtrends within it. So it's going to look different on different time frames. So I need it to add up to me. On the higher time frames, I wouldn't just go off the 15-minute. But there's a few kind of rules for me when it comes to the actual breakout. If it breaks out with no top wick, I class that as a bit of a fake out, because a lot of the time it will just come straight back into the zone. I need the bodies to be really strong. If the bodies are literally getting smaller and smaller, it's really, really weak, showing weakening, like I'd be a little bit more reluctant to take it. Depends again what's going on the higher time frames. And what's the other one? Also, for example, if you just see like loads of like one color, so for example this move here, 13100 move down here, like this is a 200 pip move with no green candles printed. So if this was to break out red, I would be really reluctant to take it, because the probability of it just continuing down red with no green candles being printed is quite low. So quite simple. It's not like loads of things, but enough things to kind of keep me safe. Just reading comments now, guys. Can you perhaps show your screen as to show what you're saying on the shots? So I'm showing this to my guys on YouTube. Boyaz, I've got my charts up, but I just don't do it on TikTok because my account is going to. Well, I've been banned quite a few times, but now I've actually been given a warning, and I've got 2 more warnings. And if I piss them off anymore, they'll take my account away. So I don't show my charts on TikTok, but I'm live on TikTok to tell you guys to come over to YouTube. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get notifications every time I go live, because I'm going to go live every day, trade live with you guys, and talk you through what I'm seeing. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Now I use what I learned first, lol, and futures is the only way. Yeah, no, I'm really, really up for going futures. I've said this quite a lot of times. I just need to make the move. Beauty and Brains. Andre. Tough gig, this one. She is on YouTube. Thank you, Nicole. It makes sense. I'm waiting with you, Nicole. Yeah, so you have to have patience with the strategy for sure. But like I said, guys, if you are using a funded account, or if you have a big enough account, and if you're scalping, aiming for 20 pips, 2 trades for me on a 200k account, risking 0.5% of the account, so very, very low risk. That's a 6.0 lot size, 20 pips, so total of 20 pips, that's 2,400 US dollars. Like, for me, that's enough. So I don't mind being patient. I don't need to get into every single trade. Banned, why, what's wrong? I don't know. For some reason, TikTok doesn't like it when you show the charts. What's your YouTube channel? So YouTube channel is Doey Trades. We've got a free Discord, and my YouTube link is all in my bio. What's the difference between Forex and futures? To be honest, I actually don't know very much about futures at all. I only trade Forex. The main thing that I know about futures is obviously you're not trading like pairs. So if I was trading futures, gold, I would literally be just trading gold instead of against the US dollar. Um, I know it's obviously you, you're buying and selling contracts, like future contracts. Um, and one of the biggest reasons that I want to move over is because there's no spreads, there's a central chart. So, you're only seeing the one chart, whereas on Forex, right now I'm showing you my charts, but this is with Vantage. I'm not even trading with Vantage anymore. I trade with Alpha Capital's broker and FDMO's broker. So when I trade off my phone, it actually looks slightly different to what I'm seeing now on TradingView. Whereas I know with Forex, it's all the same. No, not Forex, sorry, futures. Um, but yeah, exactly that. 3D bullies knows that. I know there's a lot. I know there's so many perks to doing futures. I need to make the move. I really do, but I just haven't got round to doing it. Why did you leave Vantage? So basically, guys, I've always traded live accounts, but the end of last year, I used all of my money towards a deposit for a house, which I'm so grateful for. Like, I'm honestly so happy that I did that, but it just meant that I wasn't able to trade on a live account with the kind of money that I had. And psychologically, so I put £1,000 in, and psychologically, like, I was just struggling to be okay making like, 10 £10 a day, which is good on a 1K account, because like, making 1% a day is huge. Most people are definitely not going to be doing that. A good trader consistently makes 7 to 10% a month. Like with my 200K account, like my goal is 5% a month. But yeah, so because I couldn't trade with the money that I wanted to with my live account, I decided to trade using funded accounts. So that means I get to leverage higher amounts of money, and I'm just going to build up my capital again. So yeah, what's your opinion on FDMO? I've never had a payout from FDMO, but I've only just recently got an account with them. But Alpha Capital, never had an issue with them. I think you know my mate Hugh Jazz. I don't think I do. I made 33 yesterday on 200 account. That's amazing, Calvin. What's your thoughts on instant funded accounts? To be honest, I haven't used them. I have seen them though, and I feel like their rules are very tight. So you're gonna have to be so disciplined, very very disciplined. And that's the other thing, guys. Like when I came over from like live to funded, I had a lot of bad habits that I just wouldn't be able to do um, with my funded. Do you trade support and resistance? Yes. So I'm a simple price action trader. I use the concept of support and resistance. I do trade using trend lines, but not for my scalping. When I scalp, I use the support and resistance. Like I take trades, bouncing off support and resistance. But also, my favorite types of trades are the breakout trades. Now, I'm not the type of person that will literally take a trade just because it's at support and resistance. There's got to be multiple confluences for me to be able to enter the trade. Stick to FTMO, Alpha, and Quant if you're UK based. Agreed. I love Alpha Capital. But just before I go, guys, actually, I want to tell you about Alpha Prime, which is something that they've just launched, which is so exciting. And honestly, it would be a dream. But Alpha Prime, they're opening up a trading floor in London. There's going to be actual, in person opportunities, but also remote opportunities as well. So anyone using Alpha Capital, obviously, they can see your metrics on their back office, and they're going to be giving people the opportunity, giving you the opportunity to actually come in and trade using, like an actual proper fund. I think they were saying to me like the fund will be like in the millions. So yeah. How are you using your skin advertised because you're pretty? I think, to be honest, like there is a massive gap in the market for female traders. So a lot of my girls that are in my Discord, they have been begging me for a female only community because the ego that comes with the fact that I've got a lot of men in there. A lot of my guys are amazing, by the way, so lovely, and I get to, when I do my lives, like, there's so many of you that are genuinely nice guys, but yeah, the energy, it puts women off, and like they feel like they can't ask questions, like, so what I wanted to do was at first like actually build a female community, but the trading community is very male dominated. So I don't want to stop people from joining and being part of the community just because you're male. But yeah, I have been asked by the girls in the community, literally begging for a female community. Um, 3D bullies. Oh, thank you so much. I'll definitely drop you a message because I do need to transition over. But see you later. But yeah, guys, I'll probably head off in a second as well because I don't think I'm going to be able to see anything soon. Like I said, I'm waiting for these areas now. I can't do anything until price gets to these areas. It could consolidate now for a little bit. What I am finding is that London sessions a lot of consolidation. Just be very, very wary because NFP is this afternoon, so, and it's Friday, price action can be all over the place and leading up. So, Nicole, I will be doing my lives. I usually will be doing them a lot earlier in the morning because I actually tend to catch my trades early doors. So, from next week, I will still be going live most days apart from Tuesdays and Fridays. But every other day I'll be going live from about 6:30, and I'll probably stay on for quite a while. Do pre-London and London Open. Why does it say you're live on YouTube right now? Because I am. I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube. But yeah, hope to see you guys soon. But yeah, guys, I will be trying to go live as much as I possibly can so we can be trading live together. I can answer your questions. And yeah, if you guys want to join the community, you're absolutely welcome to. But apart from that, I will catch you next week. Have an amazing day, Nikki. Drop me a message. Drop me a message later, Nikki, and I'll catch up with you. But have an amazing time on your brunch, and have a good weekend, guys. See you all later. Bye. Okay, for my guys on YouTube, like I said, these areas here, we're looking for buys, but just be careful because it's not a super clean range, but it's big enough for like a 20 pip breakout. It's a bit messy here. But even up here, it's still a little bit messy. Like, ideally, if you've got a breakout above this line, you've got a really nice clean range. There's nothing stopping you. But what I'll do is probably next week explain to you guys a little bit more as to, why that stuff matters. But yeah, I can't really do anything until price actually gets to either this area or this area down here. But yeah, hope today has made sense, and I hope you all have the most amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys